it's just so crooked and so dirty, and there's so much stuff that's going on, and you don't hear about it on the news. You don't get told the truth. I encourage you, go to the internet. If you're watching this video, then you got a computer. Look up some of this stuff. Don't take my word for it. Look this stuff up. It's there. It's all there, and it's proof. I mean, it's not just people that are saying it. It's proof. Their monopoly over the global economy does not end at the edge of the oil patch. According to the company's 10-K filings to the SEC, the four horsemen of banking are among the top 10 stockholders of virtually every Fortune 500 corporation. Now that's huge. Every Fortune 500 corporation, Iran may be thinking about building a bomb. Why the hell wouldn't they want to have a bomb? I mean, they're surrounded. First of all, Iran is surrounded by 45 bases from the U.S. I mean, there's no way they're going to do anything to anybody. And Israel has hundreds of bombs and weapons of mass destruction, hundreds of them. So why are we so concerned about them making a bomb, maybe making a bomb in Iran? It's just absurd. It's just insane that these Americans don't get it. They don't have any more clue of what's really going on than what's coming out of their TV sets, and it really frustrates me. So, you know, that's part of the discussion that I wanted to have tonight. We're talking about the lies, the rampant lies that they give the Americans from everything from A to Z. And you know, in my blog I was writing that when I was growing up, you know, I came in from a military family, and so of course we had a lot of respect for America through a military viewpoint, and my whole concept of what was going on with our country was probably the same as yours, you know, growing up, that we were a great country and that we may not be perfect, but we're better than the rest, and at least we were a free country, and that, you know, politicians were good guys that were put in place by us. We chose them and put them in place, and that their job was to make sure that the ebb and flow of our lives were all, you know, going well, and that they would make decisions on our behalf that we would agree with, or maybe sometimes not agree with, but that it would be, you know, stuff that'd be pretty good for us. There's so much deception. It goes on and on. You know, 9/11 was an inside job. I am completely convinced of. And if you're not convinced of that yet, then you need to not be watching this show, because we're way too far ahead of you to even try and catch up. Start over on YouTube, look at all the videos of proof of all the stuff, the evidence that they have that it was an inside job, and then reread the crap that the government wrote that's supposed to be the official story that makes absolutely, well, as much sense as Swiss cheese with huge holes all the way through it. All these people that are asleep, that are so hard to convince of any of this stuff. It is so tough. I've got, you know, I was at a friend's house the other night, and I've known these people for 40 years. And I asked them, I said, we started talking political stuff, and I said to them, why are we in Afghanistan? Why are we bombing Afghanistan? And the lady, she's as old as my mom, and she looked at me and she goes, I don't know. She says, honey, she looks over at her husband, honey, what? Why are we bombing Afghanistan? And then she looks at me and she goes, terrorists. We got to kill the terrorists. And you know, how sad is this? This whole idea that they have control of Hollywood is frightening, because there is so many movies that are out there that tell the truth. And we don't know it's the truth, because it's the movies, not the movies that are like realistic and the chick flicks with the love thing and all that crap. It's the movies that are way out, way far out, like The Matrix.